Hi, intuitive friends, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are visiting or a subscriber or just checking me out for the first time, I thank you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. If you are joining me here live, welcome. And if you're joining after the live stream, no worries. If you could look down below in the description box, you will see the timestamps for all of the signs. In the meantime, let me set up for the reading. Let's take a look. Let's make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, testing 1, 2. All right, great. All right, let me put this here so I can keep focused here on which signs are going where. Okay, so before I begin, let me just let you know what this live will be about. Today I'm doing the singles love life all signs tarot readings from mid-April all the way through mid-May. Venus will be in Aries as of April 30th, which is going to be during Taurus season. So we'll see how that may potentially impact your love life. Okay, singles. So if this is your first time joining me, welcome. And if you are kind of like, should I join? Should I subscribe? I say, listen, join me for a fresh, uplifting, intuitive tarot and oracle messages. They're going to inspire you, empower you throughout mid-April through mid-May. Okay, I have lots on my playlist. So you can take a look at that. Legal disclaimer, of course, to remind each and every one of you that my lives and my readings in general are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Today I'm not doing the 5 to 7 minute subscriber readings, okay? But if you would like to join me for those, feel free to take a look at my posts. Usually I post it on my channel, but the majority of the time I do post it on my Instagram account, which could be found underneath my banner where you will see it says pathsofhealing.com. You click on that and you'll see all of my links. And one of those links will be my Instagram account, okay? Which, by the way, is verified so that you know that that is my Instagram account. I also have one on Facebook as well. So if you want to take a look at that and follow me on Facebook, you can as well. That being said, we're going to start off with Aries, okay? So let's take a look here, Aries. And by the way, if you're watching now, no worry. I'm sitting on a squeaky chair. So you're going to, I'm going to try not to move. But here we go. Or not to move as much so it doesn't squeak all over the place. But let's take a look here, Aries. All right, let us begin. Hi, Aries, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aries may show up on your astrological natal chart, or in houses such as your 7th house or your 5th house, which focus on love, connections, and relationships, or other placements on your astrological natal chart, such as your Venus or your Juno, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know. Okay, and this is going to be focusing on mid-April through mid-May. And of course, you'll see it on the thumbnail, Venus right now is, I want to say, in Pisces, and it's, flipping positions on April 30th. All right, so that's going to be dramatic changes. That's going to be felt because it's quite a different energy when Venus is in a fire station, fire sign, fire element. Okay, we'll see how that may potentially impact your love life, but just wanted to make a mention of that. Another thing that I want to mention is that shift will be occurring during Taurus season. And as you may or may not know, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So there you go. Let's see what is coming. Well, actually, all of that was going to jump out. But let's see what is coming through here. What do you need to know about your love life, Aries, mid-April through mid-May? By the way, just remember to watch the whole entire message, because at the end, I'm going to show you what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your blessings. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups with the Ace of Wands. I mean, listen, I just talked about that Venus going in Aries on April 30th, and that may create quite a shift for you, Aries. Okay, let's talk about the rest of the reading before I jump into that beautiful energy of the Ace of Wands. Number one, you have the the Four of Swords. Okay, with the Four of Cups. All right, want to talk about that 4-4 angel number there. Okay, so again, the number 4 is about stability. Okay, it's about, the foundation of something, how something can stand, how it is grounded. Okay, and the Four of Swords is telling me here that you may be potentially mid-April through mid-May letting go. You're not going to keep thinking about situations, circumstances, or connections from the past or recent past, or that may currently be causing some sense of pain, hurt, stress, anxiety, or worry. Okay. This is telling me that your mind is going to have a reset. You're going to pause those constant memories or thinking about something that may have been difficult. Okay. For others of you, I'm getting like you're going to stop thinking about your love life. You're going to just, yes, you may feel a bit of a dissatisfaction, but you're not going to continue to think about it. All right. So that is what's coming through there. With the Ace of Wands energy, I'll tell you this, it looks like there's going to be a turnaround on your energy, okay? Single Aries, it's as if some spark is going to ignite inside of you, and you're going to be more goal-oriented in a specific area of your life, of your love life. That could be goal-oriented in the healing process. That could be goal-oriented in just having a new outlook, perspective. You may be feeling an extra pep in your step, again, due to that Venus in Aries on April 30th, which is going to give you a lot of oomph, okay? Because again, that's your sign, right? So that happening in your sign is going to give you this, in a way, it's going to give you an advantage, of course, because you're getting that extra pep in your step. But you're also going to be more focused on bold actions. You're going to be, more passionate, either about connecting with someone, or more passionate in maybe your inner radiance, outer beauty, inner beauty. Okay. Maybe you'll be inspired to have a wardrobe change, a new look, just that glow effect may be happening for you. Now, there is this energy here that's coming through in regards of you expressing your needs and desires. Okay, what you are expecting, what is it that you would like in your love life? And I feel that by you letting go of the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups is going to give you this sense of a reignited passion in regards to the way that you may be looking at love, or the way that you may be experiencing a new shift. Okay. Now, for some of you, there could be here a fire sign coming in your direction. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. Okay. But I'm just bringing it up just in case. This person could have an Aries sun, moon, rising Venus, or they could also have Leo or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, maybe in their 7th house, maybe in their 5th house, maybe in their Juno, however that may show up. It could be someone who is fiery. Definitely here I'm getting you feeling quite passionate or inspired, or feeling some sort of chemistry here with a brand new person. This is not someone that you've dealt with that I'm getting, aces are all about new beginnings. So it's not coming across as someone from the past. It's coming across as a brand new person or a brand new feeling of attraction and chemistry towards someone. Let's see what else is coming through in regards to your mid-April through mid-May reading. You have healthy choices. Yeah, there's, like I said, you're going to have a certain pep in your step mid-April through mid-May, and you're going to make healthier choices. It's about also self-love as well. Self-love, self-care, being happy, love and life, looking at what you will be doing brand new. So it's as if there's a brand new perspective or a brand new sense of energy. Okay. Remember, Wands is fire energy. Okay. It's Mars energy. It's about that passion, drive, ambition, that go-getter type of energy. Okay. And that may be here a total and complete shift in the manner in which you are taking care of yourself, or you will be taking care of yourself come mid-April through mid-March. Some of you may choose here to either focus on nutrition, focus on your physical body, okay, working out, changing or shifting some habits here and creating more of a healthy type of energy around you. And that will be seen, or people are going to be able to notice it in your love life. Because like I said, I'm getting like there's going to be this kind of internal radiance that's going to shine through. And for some of you, it's, that inner radiance could be, again, seen outside of you, or externally. Okay. So whether it's that you're eating better, you're going to, look different with time, of course, but there's some shifts here that are going to take a look at, that is going to shift certain things here for you. Okay. You have here career bottleneck, meeting a noble person, waiting patiently, raise in salary and promotion. Validation, confirmation of what I just said a little while ago. I mentioned that some of you here may be meeting someone. There may be a connection that's going to, number one, it could be something like it'll take your breath away. You're going to feel like you're really attracted. You're really interested. There may be here some type of chemistry towards someone and someone towards you. But there's this kind of like, ooh, I didn't see so-and-so, or wow, you know what? Maybe some of you are going to take a second look at someone that you had seen before, you may know, and you were just kind of like not even paying attention. And then all of a sudden, there may be something happening here. Okay. So this could be in the workplace. It doesn't have to be, or it could be someone who is very much focused on work. They're career driven. Like I said, I was getting that fire energy, and as I mentioned earlier, Mars energy is that passion, that drive, that focus, that ambition. And this person may have those character traits, which I was picking up here with this Ace of Wands. Okay. So there is the opportunity for that if you so choose to go or move in that direction. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. All right, single Aries, and we have here grieving. Grieving is going to either be over, or there's going to be a huge shift of you just letting that go. And that is connecting to the first part of the reading where I mentioned the Four of Swords, you stopping or letting go or releasing. Like you're not going to continue to think about something that is causing you, or maybe causing you, or has been causing you some type of anxiety, stress, headache, worry, or sense of dissatisfaction with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is just like not feeling, feeling blah about something. And it could be either about something in your love life, or it could be about someone. But I'm feeling here that this grieving time, or this time of healing is going to be a very interesting transformative energy here coming for you or towards you or available to you mid-April through mid-May. Okay. Again, Venus rules Taurus. So I'm getting here that you have made up your mind by then, mid-April to mid-May, of letting go of something that is not creating or giving you a sense of stability. Okay, this could be maybe an ongoing person that you've been talking to, and it's just like, you're done and over with it, and for others of you, whoa, look at that. Look what just slipped out of the deck. And you have exactly what I was just going to talk to you about. You're letting go of the blah. You're letting go of the person, people, energies, ideas, or perspectives that may be causing some type of discomfort. Your mindset here for mid-April through mid-May is I let go of negative thoughts and feelings. Again, validation, confirmation on the release of this. Okay. You've gone through the grieving period. You've gone through the, you know what, I'm going to turn over a new leaf. And the minute that you choose to do that, look at this. This is beautiful energy here for you. The Ace of Wands with healthy choices, and perhaps here the opportunity to either meet someone or wait patiently for the right chemistry, combination, compatibility with a specific person. Okay. Aries, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have, who do we have next? Leo. Leo, you are up next. Hi, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Leo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. Remember that Leo could show up in any different way or direction, okay? It could be in your Sun, in your Moon, in your Rising. It could be in other placements, such as your 7th house, your 5th house, which focuses on love, connections, and relationships, or your Juno, or for some of you, you may have Leo in your Venus placement. However Leo may show up for you, these messages are for you. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages, single Leo, focusing on what you need to know in regards to your love life, especially with Venus going into Aries on April 30th. Okay, so, and another important shift there is going to be the fact that Venus is coming from a water sign placement into a fire sign placement. Taurus season will be in effect when that shift occurs. So, as you know, Venus rules Taurus, and Venus also rules Libra. Okay, so just giving you a mention about that. Let's see how that may influence or impact here your love life. Okay, Leo, let's take a look here. What's coming through for single Leos? And if you know your other placements on your astrological natal chart, feel free to take a look at the rest of the singles reading. There may be more messages there for you. That being said, let's take a look here. You have the Knight of Swords with the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. There's going to be here a breakthrough of clarity, something that you either weren't seeing or haven't been seeing, okay? And I feel here that you're moving towards this energy of the King of Wands, and the King of Wands being you. It's as if you are embracing this energy of change, this energy of a mastery over your ability to connect, to feel the passion, to feel the desire, to feel the chemistry here. Okay. I do feel that you are going to be more in an energy, or kind of like this energy around you, especially with Venus being in Aries, which again, it's a fire sign. You're going to feel more empowered to taking risks. Okay. There could also be here you going on a vacation, thinking about going somewhere. There's something here about moving from your location to another location that may actually open up here a possibility of you meeting someone as well. So there, those that opportunity may be there as well. I'm also getting here with this King of Wands, this take charge type of energy. It's as if you're going to be getting out of the thinking, and stressing about or being a little bit too impulsive in some situations that may have happened or occurred in the past or recent past. You're going to shift that energy and being a little bit more poised in a way, a little bit more strategic, logical, intelligent. You're not going to rush into something here, okay? Because listen, the King of Swords is about this rushed energy. It's about impulsivity. So if there is an opportunity to meet up with someone, this is talking about kind of reconsidering on taking things a little bit slower instead of charging into it, okay? Because that may be something you may have done before, okay, in the past or recent past, or maybe during the time in April where that could be an opportunity. It could be something or someone that you're really attracted to, in your mind is like, boom, this is it, or yeah, finally, and your emotions might get the best of yourself, right? It might be going ahead of you. But this is talking about you having the opportunity here, not only to embrace this energy, but there could be an opportunity here to meet someone, or there could be someone that could be coming into your direction, or you in their path, however you may want to see that. This person may be a fire sign. They don't have to be, but they could be. They can have a fiery personality. Very interesting, because Aries had a very similar energy here as well. With the King of Wands energy, it could be someone who's very focused on career, someone who is ready, someone who is good looking, because I'm getting good looking here with the King of Wands. Definitely someone who is charismatic, able to kind of like fill the room with their energy without having to do much or to say much. There's something here about the silence that I'm getting in regards to this potential person that you may be coming into contact with, okay? Ace of Swords, it's all about the clarity, you being able to see things a little bit differently. And again, I'm going to make this I'm trying to do a quick reading here, but I do want to mention the following. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning, a new way of you looking at something, thinking about something, intelligently going forward in regards to something here. Now, look at how different this is. This person is in a state of not moving. They're just allowing themselves to feel and go through, like download the messages here of how to approach love life. Whereas sheer contrast here of the Knight of Swords, where is this rapid moving energy. Okay, so I feel that there's going to be a clear distinction here on the way in which you may move through mid-April through mid-May in regards to your love life. Even though Venus is going to be in Aries, and that's a lot of energy, that's passion, that's this kind of you realizing here that you want to be focused on what really, look at that, you have ascending what really turns you on, or what creates a sense of passion in regards to a connection. You do have here ascending, and I'm not surprised this popped out of the deck when it did, because remember that I mentioned to you here, Leo, that you may have a tendency to want to rush into something. You got to be careful, because Venus in Aries may bring a sense of impulsivity. Okay. Why? Because Aries is a fire sign. It's all about, passion, ignited passion, spark. And there may be a part of you in your mind that you may want to rush into something here due to the impatience, impulsivity of this kind of like act now and think later. And that is saying here, you got to learn from old lessons in regards to it. You got to do things a little bit different instead of rushing into something, or not thinking about something clearly before you go towards someone that you may be attracted to. This is talking about you taking a new approach in a new phase, okay? New way of handling or moving towards someone that may, King of Wands energy here, that may that you may be interested, or that may be interested in you. All right. I feel here with this Ace of Swords, again, it says new phase. Okay. You may be preparing mentally. You may be preparing perspective wise. You may be preparing the way you see something, the way you think about something in regards to your love life. Okay. Which is why you have here preparing for union. Okay. Because ascending here is preparing for a union as well as learning or expanding knowledge here, seeing things from an aerial view rather than looking at every single tree within the forest. You do have here career and bottleneck. Listen, I'm not going to be surprised if this person is an Aries or has some type of Aries on their astrological natal chart, or a lot of fire, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their sun, moon, rising, Venus. Maybe their Juno, maybe their 7th house, maybe their 5th house, maybe their Venus, because here you have meeting a noble person. For others of you, it's waiting patiently for the right opportunity to start something new with someone that really sparks your interest. Okay, so this could go either way. For some of you, this person may, if it is a person, this may be someone who is really focused on career. I said that to you earlier, and I'm saying this again. Aries had a very similar reading. They had this card definitely coming out as a person that could be moving in their direction, or them moving in the other person's direction, however you may want to slice that, right? But again, there is someone who is very much focused, focused on their career, focused on making things happen. There could be here an opportunity for that. Now, listen, although the King of Wands is here, we also need to take a look at that Ace of Swords. So this person may have also strong placements in regards, and by the way, we have 2 swords energy, this one and this one. So this person may also be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in other houses or placements on their astrological natal chart here. Okay. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. For others of you, I'm getting that there's this kind of like the way and the manner in which you're going to wait patiently is by just focusing on your career, focusing on your passion, focusing on moving ahead and creating either a more solid foundation or making certain things move in the direction in regards to like a hobby, a passion, your job. It's like you're going to be focusing on other things so that you are able to kind of in a way free up that energy here. Okay, let's take a look. And you have here the 4th chakra. For some of you, definitely this person may be coming in your, or at least an opportunity may be coming up here in regards to getting to know someone that you may be interested, or you're interested in them, they're interested in you. Okay, so that's coming through. For others of you that are waiting or that may choose to wait for the right opportunity, you're going to be focusing on the healing process of your heart chakra. Okay, kind of learning from those moments that you may have jumped the gun. Okay, or trying to learn how to, in a way, pull back your instant energy to want to jump into the first opportunity that you have in meeting someone, right? So it's this kind of like shifting this impulsivity or this fire energy that, again, Venus and Aries may kind of infuse in your love life, and kind of like taking a step back and allowing yourself to go through this either meeting or experience or healing process a little bit slower, and allow yourself to, wait patiently or learn how to prepare yourself better mentally. Okay. Perspective, the way you see things, the way you're thinking about something, the clarity of something before you jump right in. That being said, let's take a look at what mindset you need to have in order to maximize these beautiful blessings that are coming in your direction here. Leo, whether you are, choosing to continue to heal, or whether you may have an opportunity here to meet someone that you feel a sense of interest towards, okay? That being said, we have, I have the power to achieve my dreams. You have the power to achieve the dreams that you have in regards to your love life. The moment that you are able to embrace this opportunity, this ability to understand how you may have been doing things before and how you need to shift or choose to shift something in a way where you are doing things differently than you may have done before. Okay. So again, this can be achieved. It all is a matter of you going into a new phase, into a new beginning, into a new, like this says, new phase here. Okay. New phase on how you're going to navigate your love life. Okay. So anything is definitely possible here for you. Leo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and hope to see you soon. All right, up next we have Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, you are up next. Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Sagittarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, or in houses that focus on love, connections, and relationships, such as your 7th house or your 5th house, or other placements on your astrological natal chart, such as your Venus or your Juno, then these messages are for you, Sagittarius. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know in regards to your love life, focusing on mid-April all the way through mid-May, and how this Venus in Aries, which will occur on April 30th, while being in a Taurus season, may affect or influence potentially here your love life. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here at what's coming through for single Sagittarius. What's coming through for you for mid-April, mid-May, mid-April through mid-May in regards to your love life. Let's see what's coming through. You have here the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, you're going to be moving into a new direction. I feel that there may have been something here in the past or recent past that you may have felt a deep sense of loss. For others of you, there may be this kind of like resurfacing of that energy of loss, whether it be a connection that may have happened in the past or recent past, or a feeling of regret having to do with maybe someone that you may be currently speaking to or speaking with at this moment in time. It could also be someone that may be coming in later on mid-April through mid-May, or a situation, circumstance, or event that you may feel as if that you're at a sense of like you feel like you lost something. There's a feeling here maybe for some of you of regret about something. There could be that you may have felt that maybe a connection that was started maybe sometime in the past or recent past, or maybe starting mid-April through mid-March, is like it's not what you expected it to be. So it's like going down the drain. There's something here about, I'm getting like an abyss. It's like your emotions feeling like, is there hope in regards to your love life? Okay. Now, I do feel that the energy that you are going to be working with here mid-April through mid-May is one of still continuing continuing to move forward. You're moving forward past the regret, past the loss, past of whatever either may have gone in the past or recent past, or may be presently appearing itself mid-April through mid-May. Okay, it's like you're going to still, listen, the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. So it's a knight that is moving regardless of what situation, circumstance, event. It's about establishing a new, a new place, a new location, a new way of grounding something, a new way of stabilizing something, a new way of creating some sense of foundation. So it's on the road to doing that. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles focus is getting to that goal, but getting to it in a smart way, in a patient way, in a determined, consistent manner. Okay. You also have here the Six of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles energy is a great energy to have in a spread, but it all depends how you are going to work with that energy. Now you have a choice here. Okay, Sagittarius, you can either continue to harbor and wonder and feel feelings here about something that either may not have worked out or is not working out the way you may have wanted here mid-April or through mid-May. Or you can choose to be in the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is still moving forward past whatever your emotions may be and focusing on being in this law of attraction or law of resonance type of energy, meaning the energy that you are putting into looking at, thinking about, and moving towards your love life is going to allow you to generate. See how this energy is here? This infinite energy here of getting or receiving or allowing yourself to be open to the opportunities of what the universe has in store for you. So as long as you're in a high vibrational energy, you're going to get the energy that you are projecting in regards to this energy that you're focusing on building in your love life. However, if you choose to go in the other direction, which is focusing a lot more on the Five of Cups energy, what's going to happen is you're going to get more of what you don't want. So the Six of Pentacles energy here is reminding you that it's up to you which direction you may want to project your energy towards. Okay, remember, where your mind goes, energy flows. What you think about, you bring about. So that being said, this is kind of in a way, well, there's a give and take. For others of you here, Sagittarius, there's this reminder here for you that some of you may be like sitting and waiting for things to happen. And this is talking about there's a sense here of you having to move, even if it's slowly, moving towards allowing yourself to be open to the possibilities of connecting with people. So that may mean going out, saying hi to people, increasing your social circle, using ways to increase your probability here of meeting people. Okay, so unless you don't make the effort, then the energy is not going to be returned. So this kind of like, I'm not going to call until they call me type of attitude is not going to bring this energy of something solid, because you're waiting for someone else to make the move rather than you making the move. Okay, now Venus in Aries is going to help you here because you are also a fire sign. Okay, Sagittarius. So Venus, well, let me just turn this over. Venus, look at that, exactly what I was just going to talk about. Like, listen, if you have your eye on someone, you got to make moves. Venus in Aries is going to help you here, okay, Sagittarius, because Venus is no longer going to be in Pisces, which is a very different energy. Venus in Aries is more of this fire, passion, and even reignited passion in regards to maybe someone that you may have kind of lost touch with. This is a great time for you, if you are still interested in that person, to keep in touch or to make moves to let them know, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Whatever. You see what you see what I'm saying? That type of energy. Venus in Aries is fire energy. So it's about bold action. It's about passion, reignited passion. It's about you being more proactive on the things that you desire, on the things that you are wanting to attract into your energy fields. And, you know, as I said, validation, confirmation, you need to have faith. You need to have faith that this is possible, because you having faith is going to generate the energy of then attracting and being at the same frequency of whatever it is that you want to attract or that you desire to attract, okay? Cupid's arrow says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love, right? So this is the energy that may be potentially here for you, Sagittarius, for the month of mid-April through mid-May. And this energy is all about action. So if you're interested in someone, make moves. And if someone invites you out or at, you know, whatever, and you're interested, it's time to make moves, because that Venus in Aries is telling you, you gotta give in order to receive. Sometimes you gotta, you know, extend. Sometimes you gotta make the first move and see what the reaction or the action is going to be back, okay? Or someone making the move on you. If you're interested, it's telling you here, you need to let them know. Show interest with interest, okay? All right. I'm also getting like, pay attention to the people who are actually interested in you, instead of you focusing so much on what may not have worked out or who you're trying so hard to get an attention from, okay? So that 5 of Cups. Look at this. Discover new world. I mean, wow. Beautiful reading for you here, Sagittarius. You have intuitive wisdom, okay? In new territory. What did I say at the top of the reading? Validation, confirmation, okay? A new place. You're moving in a new direction. If you want something different to happen, you must do things differently. Let go of the ego, let go of the pride, and allow yourself to give and take in this energy. The universe is going to respond in kind. Last but not least, some of you here may be meeting someone during that time, because of that Venus in Aries is going to hit different signs differently. So there is going to be this collective energy of making moves around that time. So there may be here some type of movement happening in your direction, or you actually feeling that pep to start and get things moving in regards to your love life. All right, let's take a look at what's coming through. This is a very beautiful reading for you, Sagittarius. Very well done. Look, the anxiety, door to personal romance. Exactly what I said. It's up to you, Sagittarius. What do you want? Do you want to still be, you know, in the sense of fear, in this lack mindset, thinking about something that you are trying to gain someone's attention and they're not, you know, they're giving minimal effort, and you're still kind of, oh, I wonder. No, listen. Someone's showing you minimal effort, they're not interested. Okay, so that's that. So you are going to be required here to make certain decisions for yourself. You can either be in this anxiety and stress, or you can choose the door to personal healing and happiness. And for some of you, this time period between mid-April and mid-May will be a continuous time of healing. Some of you may be healing either communication or healing. There's going to be this healing times. Maybe even someone that you may have like tried to talk to before, and you know it didn't work out. I feel here that for some of you, there's going to be a second chance here with someone. Okay, not if the person was like highly toxic or something like that. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting something that like maybe the timing wasn't right the first time it came through, and there may be a potential here to reconcile, to reunite, and maybe things here shifting in a different direction due to that Venus in Aries, which again, like I said, is going to collectively move things along the way. All right, for many different people. Okay, so it's going to be a collective shift. All right, let's take a look here. And we have, I can do this. Okay, whatever it is that you put your mind to, you can do, as long as you are focusing on patience, being patient, allowing yourself to heal if you need to heal. And this is green, like the heart chakra, very interesting. So allowing yourself to heal slowly through whatever it is that you need to heal from. Okay, so that's number one. For others of you, is starting to put the foundation here slowly in regards to shifting your perspective here in the manner in which you view love, in the manner that you may have experienced love in the past, and having a completely new way of, in a way, attracting or flowing in the same vibrational resonance here to love and receiving and being open to opportunities. Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Taurus. Actually, I should be checking these off so I don't forget where I'm up to. Okay, Taurus is next. All right, so up next, we have Taurus. All righty. All righty. Hi, Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Taurus sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Taurus may show up on your astrological natal chart or in placements or houses such as the 7th house or the 5th house, or other placements such as your Venus or your Juno, then these messages are for you. And today, Taurus, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know in regards to your love life. Beginning mid-April through mid-May. Okay, so again, Taurus season, for those of you who are Tauruses, happy birthday to you, which, by the way, your season, our season, I should say, because I'm also a Taurus, starts April 20th. So if you're interested, Taurus, in getting more information, exclusive bonus content, take a look at my Patreon shop. Okay, there you're going to find happy birthday message for you, and it's affordable. Okay, so I kept prices affordable there in regards to those extra content messages. So if you're interested in getting something, happy birthdays, whether it's to you or another Taurus, feel free to go to the Patreon shop. That being said, let's take a look here at your love life, mid-April through mid-May. Well, first thing is first, Venus is going to be in Aries on April 30th during your Taurus season. Okay, as you know, Taurus, Venus is your ruler. So Venus coming out of Pisces and then stationing itself or being in Aries is going to create a different dramatic shift in regards to matters of the heart, love, romance, etc. Okay. Venus in Aries is going to be passionate. It's going to be proactive. Okay. It's going to be expressive and straightforward. All right. We'll see how those energies may influence your love life during that time. So let's take a look here, Taurus. You have the Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting energy here, getting different messages already. Number one, first message that I'm getting here is that some of you may have been feeling a sense of dissatisfaction, discomfort, feeling kind of blah in regards to a connection from the past or recent past, because this person is looking at the past or recent past, right? There's this energy here of discontent or dissatisfaction. But you also have here the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is right dead smack in the middle. So I'm getting two different messages here. Be aware that there could be someone from the past or recent past that may be trying to connect with you in some way, shape, or form. All right. So for those of you who have an ex, just be mindful that there could be here especially because it's your season. Okay, Taurus, they may kind of reach out to you with a simple happy birthday, but there could be some feelings here behind that. So there could be more to that than just a happy birthday. Okay. So, and that is not for everyone, but there could be here some of you who may be connecting with a blast from the past. Okay. With this Three of Cups. For others of you, there is here an energy of reconciliation or reunion, or at least talking to this person. But again, it's there. Another thing that I'm feeling here, it's something completely different. The Three of Cups is also about celebration, celebrating with loved ones, family, friends, your social circle. And I feel that that's what's going to get you out of this Four of Cups energy. Four of Cups energy may have been feeling a sense of dissatisfaction, or may at some point feel a sense of dissatisfaction in the month of April through May. But there's going to be a shift. And I feel that this shift is going to happen more mid-April, or I should say late April, when Venus is in Aries, because there's this energy here of you, having a pep in your step, you finally feeling like, you know what, I'm going to make things happen for myself in regards to my, love life. For some of you, you're going to start receiving invitations. Some of you are going to start asking people out, just being straightforward and say, hey, listen, let's grab a cup of coffee, as simple as that, or a cup of tea, whatever. Or, hey, let's meet up and catch up. That type of energy is what I'm getting here, that some of you may do. And some people may do this for you as well. So it could go vice versa here with this Three of Cups. But I feel that you're going to get yourself out of this funk of the Four of Cups and allow yourself to be more in social settings, which, due to the fact that Taurus season will be in effect as of April 20th, there is this momentum of moving in that direction. You also have here the Ten of Pentacles. You are looking for, or you are open to, the energy of someone who matches your energy. Okay. So for some of you, you may meet someone while you're hanging out with your friends, with family, with loved ones. Maybe when you're having a night out on the town or out in the city, whatever. Point is, you may meet someone here. Okay, these are two people who are meeting, and there is a child here in the middle. Okay, there could be someone that you may be meeting here during mid-April through mid-May. Okay, now for others of you, your focus is going to be solely on allowing yourself to entertain connections that only show like they are truly a good potential candidate. If not, you're not interested. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. If not, you're going to turn your back. See how these three people have their backs turned? You're going to turn your back on anyone who is not checking off the boxes here with this Four of Cups. You're going to turn your back on people that seem like they are doing minimal effort, because the Ten of Pentacles is not minimal effort. Ten of Pentacles is someone who is consistent, patient, determined, and focused on stabilizing or creating a grounded energy or a foundation with someone who is equally interested and equally as accomplished and equally as fill in the blank, whatever those values are for you. So this Ten of Pentacles is saying, your energy is going to be, I am going to be welcoming people who are on the same focus and vibration as I am. Okay, so that 10 of Pentacles energy is a beautiful energy. Now, I have to say this for you, okay, Taurus, just because I see it here. So again, this is just potentially this person who may be coming in or that you may meet them. Listen, this is what I'm getting to. You may meet them at an event. You may meet them at a celebration. You may meet them in the regular, maybe even, through a work activity. I'm not saying you're going to date someone that you work with. I'm just saying that there could be something similar here. Maybe industries are similar. Maybe the focus on stability is going to be similar here, but I'm getting that there's going to be this sense of either I'm getting nature and I'm getting a lot of people. So I don't know if this is like a festival. For some of you, it's like a parade. For others of you, maybe a celebration. That's the energy that I'm getting. So I'm getting like an event base or family, maybe through family, maybe a friend of a friend or a family member here is like, hey, listen, this is my friend, and ta-da, something happens. But again, that 10 of Pentacles is definitely giving me this energy of being more receptive to someone who is of equal stature, of equal finance, of equal comforts, okay, that you are used to and that you've worked hard to also get in return. Okay, I know, because I'm a Taurus, so no shade on you. I completely understand the energy, that's for sure. Look at that, exactly what I was just talking about, abundance. There may be multiple opportunities that may be coming in your direction mid-April through mid-May. Number one, Aries being Venus being in Aries, it's going to create opportunities where in the collective, people are going to be more action based. So there may be people here making moves on you or you making moves on people. So it could go either way here. Okay. But what I am getting is that there is this positive mindset that you're going to be in, and I'm getting it's because of that fire in Aries. Okay, it's that Mars energy that's going to be like, listen, if I want it, I'm going to go for it. And this sense of also manifesting, some of you may start seeing your manifestations start blooming and opening and expanding during this time through opportunities by going out, sharing times with others, allowing yourself to connect with people. Okay, so that is a very beautiful energy. For others of you, this person that you may potentially meet here. I was going to say that before. This person may be a water sign. They don't have to, but they could be. They could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, because I'm getting 2 cups energy here. Maybe in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart. This person could also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, another earth element. Again, it doesn't have to be in their sun sign. It could be in other placements on their astrological natal chart. Okay. Now, if it's not that this is reflected on their astrological natal chart, they may be a person who is sensitive, who is intuitive, sensitive, and emotionally aware, or have an emotional intelligence, as well as a person who's very much grounded and stable, okay, in fill in the blank. This could be in any area, but I'm getting a lot having to do with their job, okay, their career, or maybe a hobby that's giving abundance in their direction. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. I'm getting, for some of you, it's like your birthday wish coming true. All right. So for some of you, you might have to wait a little bit. I'm getting here. I know I'm going to say this, and some of you are going to be like, what? Between 3 to 10 months. So 2025. And if you are, listen, if you're interested, I did a reading for Taurus, actually for all the signs, but I did the reading focusing on who you may potentially meet or who you may potentially be seriously dating in 2025. You could take a look at that in the playlist. But yeah, it's worth mentioning, and it's worth taking a look as well. meditate, awareness, calm, cool, collected energy here, Taurus, by being calm, cool, and collected, not allowing yourself to rush into anything, only because that Venus in Aries may create an extra spark, an extra pep in your step. There's this sense here of you. Listen, again, another card where we're only seeing someone's back. It's like, I feel like you're turning your back on this Four of Cups energy, to be honest with you. I feel like you're like, listen, no more. I'm no longer going to be in this funk of dissatisfaction, or, looking at love or my love life in a different, in a way of like negative. Okay. You're going to start looking at it in a very positive way. I feel that some of you are going to redirect that energy on just going out. Maybe you're going to redirect it here and just like focusing on your career and your finances, which, by the way, seem like they're going to be doing very well during that time as well. And you're just going to go with the flow of things. But I do feel that there will be, or there could be here, an opportunity for you to either one or two things: gain more awareness on what you need to focus on in regards to I'm getting here like becoming more linked or syncing with your intuition a lot clearer, okay, during mid-April through mid-May. And I'm also getting here, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, you really manifesting and being very clear on what it is, or the characteristics, not the how, but the characteristics of what you are looking for in regards to your love life. Because I'm getting not only manifestation, but I'm also getting this kind of like wishing upon a star, praying, things like that. And look at this. I mean, look, you have community again. I mean, I'm sorry, you have community, but again, that Three of Cups energy again. Wow. Listen, it's going to be important for you to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, Taurus, that's all I'm going to tell you, because it's going to bring something in your direction here mid-April through mid-May. Now listen carefully, okay, because I'm getting this very clear. For some of you, this opportunity may come in such a way that is very simple. It may be someone interested in a hobby that you do. It may be someone who is interested in your industry, or there's something here coming across as like very natural. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain. How do I put this into words? Like a very natural, casual meeting. It's not forced. It's not forced. Okay, it's something here is telling me to tell you, like, it's not forced. It's not you're gonna have to force your way to get to someone's attention, or it's not like someone forcing to get your attention. It's gonna come with a sense of ease. And again, remember that I kept telling you, festival, fair, museum, something that is an outing, something that's out in nature. Maybe even around the walk in the neighborhood or something, but there's something here about you getting out of the house and allowing yourself to be with others, and that may prompt an opportunity for you to connect with someone. Okay. Wow. Taurus, happy birthday. All right, let's take a look here. Taurus, what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your blessings here for the month of mid-April through mid-May, okay? And your mindset says, I am able to calm my mind. I mean, validation, confirmation, okay? What more validation, confirmation do we need, than this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. There's a sense of ease that's coming through. I don't know if it's just like your mindset is going to be, and listen, let me explain something to you. It's not that you don't care. Okay, so it's not like I don't care attitude. No. And you should never say, oh, I don't care about my love. I don't care. No, you should never say those words, because then you're telling the universe, hey, listen, I don't care. So you're going to reduce your chances there by a ton, or get people that don't care about you. Okay, so rephrase that if you're going to be, if you've been using that, you've been saying that. I don't know if it's because you're going to be more at ease. I don't know if it's because there's something here where you feel a lot more grounded, you know. But there is something here about you just feeling really good about yourself, and in a way that's simple, in a way that's not trying to gain attention, kind of very elegant, smooth, calm way, where your energy is going to resonate out. It's like you're going to bring people to your energy field, is that's how it's feeling here. Okay, Taurus, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. All right, up next, we have Virgo. Virgo is up next. And let me put a check here on Taurus because we're done. Wow, beautiful reading there, Taurus. For those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there, as well as, okay, there we go, tongue twister, as well as my Patreon platform and my Patreon shop information. Okay. All right. Up next, we have Virgo. Hi, Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Virgo may show up on your astrological natal chart, or in houses that focus on love, connections, or relationships, such as your 7th house, your 5th house, or other placements like your Venus or Juno, then these messages are for you, Virgo. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know here in regards to your love life, focusing on mid-April through mid-May. Just giving you a notice here that Venus will be in Aries on April 30th, which will be during Taurus season. Your fellow friend, okay, your fellow earth sign, I should say. Okay, so your fellow earth sign, Taurus. Okay, so there's going to be a dramatic shift on how that Venus is going to show up in Aries. Okay, because it's going to show up in a fire sign. It's going to show up in like that Mars energy. So they're going to be here collectively, actions, people making moves, people, you know, feeling sparks and chemistry. So that may also bring some type of extra pep in your step as well. We'll see how that may potentially influence or impact your love life. Look at the 8 of Pentacles just popped out of the deck here in your love life. Listen, 8 of Pentacles is all about you focusing on what you've been focusing on in regards to moving something along. Okay, you have here the Chariot as well as the Page of Wands. Beautiful energy here, Virgo. Listen, there's something here that you've been focusing on. It's as if you're kind of like letting go the energy of focusing on either things or people that are not fulfilling, that are not moving, that are not stable, that show minimal effort, that show inconsistency. And there's this energy here, Virgo, that you're like, you know what? I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm going to be focusing on me. I'm going to be focusing on my coins, on my career, on my money bag. I'm going to be focusing on things that I value. And for some of you, it may be your career. For others of you, it may be a hobby, a skill, something here. There's going to be this shift of looking at something or focusing on something from a different perspective. And it may be here in regards to your love life. It's like you're not going to be investing on someone who's not investing in you. And that's how it's feeling, okay? Because 8 of Pentacles is someone who is focused and who is consistent and patient and determined, and they just keep hammering away at whatever it is that they have that laser focus on. And I feel that this laser focus on is going to be something that you're going to you're going to figure it out, because it's coming across, especially with that candle in front of this 8 of Pentacles person's face. It's coming across as you're going to be like illuminated. There's going to be a spark happening here, which is interesting because I'm seeing the Ace of Wands in this deck, which, by the way, Aries had. But I'm seeing like there's going to be a sudden illumination around this time, mid-April through mid-May. And that illumination is going to shift your focus. Okay. You're going to shift your focus. And guess what? Not only is it going to shift your focus here, Virgo, but you're going to be going in a new direction. You're going to go full force. No, no qualms about it. No thinking back. You're going to go full forward. Now, listen, the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So Cancer is a water sign, right? So you're moving forward. Now, remember, Cancer is a water sign. So there's the sense of you focusing on controlling your emotions as you're moving towards or stepping forward in something in regards to the momentum, the movement of how you're going to go about, or like the speed or the direction that you're going to go about something in your love life. Okay, because remember, this is your love life reading. I'm not reading for career, for money, for none of that. Okay, maybe, some point I will. But right now in this reading, I'm focusing on your love life. So there's something that you're going to spot. There's something that you're going to do an aha moment, and you're going to shift your perspective on something that you've been working. You're going to shift your perspective on the past. You're going to be focusing on what is solid, what is consistent, and what is not minimal effort. You're going to move forward. You're going to have you're going to control your emotions. Okay. So if you're upset, you're going to like, okay, I'm going to be calm, cool, collected about it. I'm just going to move forward on going in another direction. Or if it's happy, like, I'm moving in that direction. If it's someone that you see and you're like, you know what, let me give this a try, you're going to move in that direction. However, this may show up for you mid-April through mid-May. This movement is what this Venus in Aries is going to create that spark in you. Venus in Aries, which again is going to occur April 30th, is bringing a pep into your step. It's about action. It's about bold moves. It's about making decisions, sticking to it, and moving forward. It's also the challenge here, and which is why I'm saying controlled emotions. Because of that fire, there may be an energy here of being impatient or being impulsive, of acting now and thinking later. So be aware of, like I said, that controlled movement forward. It means that the rider and these two horses, everyone here is on board. So your mind, body, and soul must be on board on that goal or in that direction that you may be taking or making in the month of mid-April through mid-May. Whatever this is, talk about a spark and a pep in your step, exactly what I was talking about. Here you have the Wands energy, okay? The Page of Wands, manifestation energy. I'm getting here that you are going to be kind of like, boom, listen, I'm going to start manifesting, doing my daily affirmations. Or for some of you, it's like, you know what? I am going in a whole new direction. It's to start because it's a page. So it's as if you're going to start pivoting during mid-April through mid-May. You're going to start pivoting, having a passionate new approach, discovering something new, or going and getting this new spark or pep in your step, going in a new direction. That's the Chariot. Your mind, body, and soul are all in agreement with, and you're all moving in that in that direction. Okay, so very beautiful energy here for you. Now, I do have lots of we have earth, we have water, and we have fire. Okay, there may be someone with those elements. Ooh, you saw that? I don't know if you saw it, but this is what was wanting to did a peekaboo, so I allowed it to pop out here. There may be someone coming in your direction with those elements. And it's funny because when I was saying that, the Cupid arrow did a little peekaboo. So talk about validation confirmation. It could be in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, 7th or 5th house. It could be in their Venus. It could be in their Juno. There could be here those placements somewhere on either a new person, a new connection, or a new opportunity that may be coming up for you. Okay. Now, this Cupid's arrow is saying, have faith, surprise invitation, struck by love. Love is coming. Okay. Validation confirmation. I told you this. Remember, I'll talk about this in a minute. Let's talk about this real quick, because this was what I was feeling here with this 8 of Pentacles. Remember that I said that you are going to leave behind, you're no longer going to be focusing on the past connections, things that didn't work out, why it didn't work out, why am I getting minimal effort, oh, I put so much, oh, I'm afraid, I don't trust, whatever storyline you have going on. And we all have our own, okay? So no shade to you, Virgo, but I'm just saying, whatever deeply hurt you, whatever you were sad about, whatever feelings of that you lost something or that you wish would be here again, or whatever that is, whatever breakup, separation, divorce, whatever this may be, you are no longer looking at this. And if you are, you're looking at it from a new perspective. Remember that I talked about that clarity. Something is going to make you say, you know what? I'm done with that. I can't be thinking in the same way that I've been thinking. I can't be moving in the same way that I was moving. I need to move differently. You have 2 cards here where people are moving. Okay, so you're moving in a new way, whether it's physically moving in a different direction, whether it's your perspective shifting and looking at things from a different point of view, whether it is that you're usually used to waiting for people to reach out to you or make the first move. Here, this is a whole different energy. It's like, listen, if you like something, you like someone, you're going to throw that flirt and you're going to exchange numbers. That's how this is coming across. So take this opportunity where Venus is in Aries to make those moves and accept those moves if they come in your direction. Of course, disclaimer, if the person or the situation looks good to you. Okay, why not? Because I'm going to tell you, this Page of Wands is about communication. So there may be here some sort of you communicating with someone, and that someone may make you feel a little bit differently, whether it's that you ask for their number, they ask for your number, whether it's text, whether it's a phone call, however this may be. So there may be something here in that direction. Let's take a look here. What else is coming through? Manifestation. I said that with the Page of Wands, and probably some of you who know tarot were like, really? Manifestation? Passionate approach to something. Yep, there you go. Because look at all this swirling effect. This is energy. Okay. And this deck is showing itself as energy. So your whole energy, your whole auric energy may shift here mid-April through mid-May. And this, look at that, bounce back from setback. Exactly what I was talking about here, about this heartbroken energy. There's a bounce back from setback, all right? And emerge stronger. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Look at this energy. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Over here, same thing. Moving and making something happen. You have the resilience, you have the flow, you have the consistency here. Like I told you, 8 of Pentacles energy is someone really focusing on something and making it work because they're putting their heart, soul, and effort into it. So very good time for you to manifest, do daily affirmations in regards to your love life. I look through Pinterest, and I have my own little folder of, manifestations having to do with love. Okay. So this is a great time during that time to have that mental focus. Now, for some of you, you may see the person or the qualities of the person that you may have been manifesting. I'm going to tell you right now, I did a beautiful reading for who you may potentially be dating next in 2025. It's in the singles playlist. I would advise you to take a look through that so you could get some more messages there as well. Okay, Virgo? Now, look at that. adjacent possibilities. You're opening up your possibilities, or your possibilities or opportunities are going to be opening up for you for you to be able to move in a certain direction in regards to your love life, if you so choose to. Your energy needs to be different now. I'm telling you right now, Virgo, your energy needs to shift and change. So, if you keep talking about the past and you keep thinking about what happened before, that's not going to help you here. You're going to have to release that heartbroken energy, those bad or difficult situations, circumstances, or event, and you're going to have to shift into a new energy of being positive and allowing yourself to explore different options here in different ways, okay, too. Because adjacent possibilities is not doing the same thing you've always been doing. It's trying to do something a little bit different, okay? Let's see what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your blessing. What did I say? Your mind, your energy is going to create the momentum for something good, happy, radiant, something different, something peaceful. It's going to be based on how you move, your movement. And it says here, I choose to be happy. Your movement in your sense of happiness, joy, and radiance is going to create an attraction. You're going to be in this law of resonance. You're going to be vibrating at a higher frequency. You're going to start moving in a higher frequency. You're going to start calling in things from a higher frequency. You're going to start navigating towards you. You may start seeing your manifestations go and flow. And there you have it. All right, Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to have to get myself a glass of water because I am thirsty. Ooh, what flipped over? Okay, interesting. All right, let me grab a quick glass of water. I'll be right back. All right. All right, intuitive friends, I am back, and now we're going to be starting with Capricorn. All right. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Capricorn may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. Remember that, Capricorn, that your sign could come up in many different ways on your astrological natal chart. It could come up in different houses, such as the 7th house or the 5th house, or you could have other placements such as your Venus or your Juno. So however Capricorn may appear in those sections, these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages here, Capricorn, focusing on your love life mid-April through mid-May. Okay, just a note here, a reminder that Venus will shift into Aries on April 30th, and that may change the collective energy of the way or the manner in which people are approaching love during that time. Okay, it's going to be fiery, it's going to be bold, it's going to be passionate, it's going to be action-based. All right, so that being said, and by the way, Capricorn, that's going to be happening in Taurus season, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. So again, you have another element there of, Venus being in the season of one of the signs it rules also. So that, of course, may have its own impact as well. So let's see how these shifts may impact you. You have the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Lovers. Wow, beautiful. By the way, after the Lovers, you have the Three of Swords. So I feel that some of you are leaving. Actually, this was very similar to what Virgo had, by the way. Virgo had the same Eight of Pentacles in the same space. So it's coming across as that same message that I'm going to be channeling here in regards to these two cards. Okay, the rest is going to be different, obviously, but I'm getting here with the Eight of Pentacles. You are leaving behind, and mind you, I understand that Eight of Pentacles is not about leaving something behind, but in this case, that's what I'm channeling. The Eight of Pentacles, you're leaving something behind from the past or recent past. And for you here, Capricorn, this could be the Three of Swords, a situation, circumstance, event in your past or recent past, or resurfacing of these emotions here that may happen mid-April. And it's like, you know what? Your energy is going to be completely different on how you're going to handle that mid-April through mid-May. And the way that you may potentially handle this is by, you see this candle is right in front of this person's face. Now, Eight of Pentacles is focusing, is having a level of mastery in something that you have been working, focusing, and putting energy behind. And I feel that some of you here during this time frame, you're going to start focusing on what matters, what's important to you, what's valuable to you. For some of you, it's career. For some of you, it's money. For some of you, it's consistency. So you're not allowing people with minimal effort, or you're not allowing people who cause drama or some dramatic filled people. You're not going to allow that. You're not going to focus on that. That's dead, done, and over with, okay? You're going to have a different way or a different view of seeing this hurt that you may have gone through in the past or recent past. And it's as if you're going to be putting in your energy in something else, something that's more valuable to you. So instead about thinking about that heartache, instead of, stressing about it, instead of wondering, instead of, whatever you may have been doing, or, that feeling may resurface from time to time. It's like you're going to move differently here because you are looking for consistency. You're looking for this sense of, you know what, I want to get things done. And I know that in order to get something done, I have to be consistent and I have to be continually in this growth. So in this growth or in this illumination for you. Okay. So for some of you, you're going to refocus your energy on something else, something more valuable. Now you do have here the Two of Wands. And again, it's the same message as this, but it's coming on in a different way. The Two of Wands, there are two wands. There's one here in the back and there's one in the front. Now, when I turn this around, this is the old staff or the old wand, and this is a new wand. Now look carefully at how this is set up here, because this is the energy that I'm getting. Same thing that I said before. You are leaving behind. There's going to be a choice here. And I feel that most of you are going to be choosing to move forward in a different direction. You're going to have a choice. Are you going to still be thinking about what happened for you? Remember, things happen for us. They don't happen to us. They happen for a greater good or a better reason or for better options or a blessing in disguise that we may not be aware of. So you may have two choices here. And there's this energy of you choosing to go to a new path and leave behind an old path or an old memory or an old emotion or an emotion here of someone, or maybe even a trigger. Because I feel here that it's like one person may have done it and then there may be something that may happen and may reopen those old wounds, but you're not thinking about that. You're not going to pay attention to that. You're going to be focusing on something better. You're going to be focusing on the opportunity to connect with someone who is more compatible to you, someone that feels more of an effortlessness, someone that you can communicate with, someone who has a clear vision on what it is that they are looking for in love, just like your clear vision, okay, Capricorn, of what you may be thinking about and focusing on in regards to love, okay? So Why am I talking about the communication aspect of the Lover's card? Well, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about that clear thinking, okay? Your ability to think clearly, communicate clearly. And I feel here that that is what this is talking about. You having the opportunity to, allow yourself to branch into a new direction. Now, this person has a car, a globe, and a new staff or a new wand here. And listen, for some of you, you're not going to be going anywhere. Okay. Now, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, you're not going to be going anywhere because you're going to be staying put. You're going to be planning on how, or you're going to be planning on what work you need to be doing for yourself to heal from this. Okay, so you're going to be working on yourself. You're going to be planning, you're going to be strategizing, you're going to be preparing yourself, healing yourself, looking at ways that you did things that you did back when you were in connections. Okay, looking at your MO, your modus apparatus, how you normally do the things that you do in love, and tweaking, getting rid of things that are like, I've always done that and it doesn't work. I'm doing something new. You're going to be in this planning. And this planning is allowing you to focus on how you, or what, I should say, not the how, but what you need to do in order to place yourself in a position where you're preparing yourself for a union that is more compatible to your values and to the things that you care about, to the things that are in the back of your mind that you think about, that you're like, wow, this is important to me. So in order to do that, you need to let go of your old plan, okay, your old map on how to travel in your love life, and recreate a new map, something different, something that you haven't tried. Maybe healing in a different way, maybe using heart chakra frequency, closing your eyes and putting your hands on your chest and allowing yourself to heal through the hurt from the pain in the past or recent past. But the Two of Wands is about that planning for that connection, okay? Others of you, because the Lover's card is here, it feels as if you've done this part, or you'll be doing this part, or you're going to be at the end, the tail end of this energy here. And you may potentially meet someone here mid-April through mid-May. Okay. Now, this person could be in air sign. They don't have to be, but they could be in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, 7th, 5th house, Juno, or Venus. Those could be some placements there. Or if it's not that they have heavy air placements, it could be someone who's just very much communicative. This person is clear-minded, clear-focused, maybe a little bit analytical, logical, smart, intelligent. There's something of like this focus. They're very clear-minded. They're focused. Okay, exactly what I was just saying, but I love it when I have validation confirmation coming out on its own. I did not cut the deck that just popped out. It says needing time, and for some of you, yeah, you need a time. You're taking the time here, mid-April through mid-May, needing time to heal, needing time to I'm sorry. I'm seeing like this go very, very slowly here. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I think it was my phone. All right. So, okay, there we go. Because I'm watching myself here on the side just to make sure that we're still live here. Okay. So some of you are still taking time to heal. It says here cycles and takes time to heal and progressing. Bingo. Validation confirmation. I don't need to say anything else. This is exactly what I was saying. Okay. Some of you are going to take this time mid-April through mid-May to heal and to continue to plan on how to do things differently, how to heal yourself in a different way, how to navigate love with a different, clear perspective. Gemini is all about that Mercury. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So again, you're going to start looking at and thinking in a different way and preparing yourself for this new phase in your love life. For others of you, you may meet someone, okay? Whether it's you making the move or them making the move, but there is something here about meeting someone. Wow, I'm going to tell you something. This card has been like the card of coming out. Listen, it came out, I want to say it came out like so far, like in three signs already. But this is good. It came out for Leo. It came out for Leo. It came out for Aries. And I want to say it came out for one more person. I mean, one more sign. Can't remember the other one, but it's come out already 3 or 4 times. But this is good because this is talking about meeting a noble person. Remember that I said that some of you may be meeting someone here with the Lover's card. It's going to feel like a soul-to-soul connection, okay? And this is about also making moves, by the way, all right? Because of, again, fire, Venus in Aries is going to create bold action. So the bold action for you may be a bold action to move in a different direction, a bold action to leave, the pain behind and move in a new direction, okay? Thinking about how to do something differently in your love life. And there you go. And it says here, chance. Yeah, there's a high probability here that you are just going to really move in a whole different direction here. It could be alone, okay, as you heal, or it could be with someone here as you allow yourself to reconnect. This person could be a hard worker, could be a person who focuses on their career, could be, like I said, someone who's intelligent because of that Mercury, someone who's clear-minded, clear-focused. They may be a really good communicator as well, or they may be quiet. Their mode of communication they may be a better texter or writer than it is speaking, and others may be better at speaking than they are at texting or writing. Okay, so the communication may be a little bit different there, depending, but still communication is communication, right? So there's something here about the manner in which this person may communicate with you and you with them. Look at that angel of strength. By the way, I'm getting Leo energy here also, fire sign as well. Listen, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and their sun, moon, rising, Venus, especially with that wands energy here in the middle. But again, we have air, we have fire, and we have air again. Okay, so again, there could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or placements having to do with, what's the other one? Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Angel of strength, you are going to hold on to, or you're going to, in a way, lean into your strength, your mental strength, emotional strength, spiritual strength, energetic strength, okay? You're going to pull the strength from whatever this Three of Swords energy may have caused or may have left residual energies about. So you're going to pull yourself together and you're really going to allow yourself to move in a different direction. This person could be that you may meet. They could be very much career-oriented or have a career mindset. This could also be you. Remember that I was telling you at the top of the reading here with this Eight of Pentacles that you could be more focused on your career. It's a way for you to shift the energy in your life and focus more on what you're passionate about or what you feel more comfortable doing. All right, listen to this. I have the power to achieve my dreams. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish in regards to your love life can be accomplished as long as you are putting in the work, the effort, and waiting patiently for the right moment that you feel that you are healed or that you are, further into the healing process where you feel a little bit stronger to be able to move out there in the dating scene and start connecting with people. Capricorn, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Up next, we have Gemini. Gemini is up next. Hello, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Gemini may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And remember, Gemini can show up in various ways, especially during a love reading. So you can look at your placements if you have Gemini placements in your Sun, in your like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or in other houses, such as your 7th or your 5th house. Okay, that focus on relationships, connections, and love. Okay, also your Juno or your Venus as well. All right, so you can take a look at that. That being said, Gemini, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know in regards to your love life. Okay. Mid-April through mid-May. And just giving you a heads up, Venus will be in Aries. It's moving out of Pisces, so it's moving out of a water energy and going into a fire energy. That may shift. Well, first of all, it's going to shift things collectively. So collectively, that's going to be a shift for everyone when Venus is going to be in Aries. Okay, it's going to be in a fire sign. Bold moves, action moves, more passion, reignited passion. Okay, maybe even for, you know, depending how we look at the energy, the downside of it or the other aspect of it. Okay, it's not the less popular approach of it, right? Is the impulsivity. Okay, acting now and thinking later. But we're going to see how that energy may impact or may influence your love life mid-April through mid-May. Also want to give you a heads up that Venus in Aries happening on April 30th will be happening during Taurus season. And so, as some of you may know, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So again, something to take into account and see how this may influence your love life. Let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. Okay, you have the Three of Swords, the World, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. By the way, you have here angel number 77 for some of you, but you definitely have 3-3 also. So let's talk about what's coming through for you. All right, pardon my squeaky chair. Okay. So let's take a look at what's coming through here for you. Three of Swords, okay? There may be here some triggers that may be, you know, happening or may come up here mid-April through mid-May. Does it have to be, but for some of you, there is a residual energy that's still kind of lingering. Something may happen, may occur that can pop it up. Like there's something that, you know, resurfaces it. For others of you, you are choosing during this Venus in Aries type of energy that we're going to have April 30th and mid-April through mid-May, you may choose to let go of this Three of Swords energy. You're letting go, you're closing the chapter, you are saying this is dead, done, and over with. Okay, because you're not allowing yourself, Gemini, to continue to pour memories, emotions, thinking, clinging, holding on to whatever pain, situation, circumstance, event, breakup, separation, divorce, hurt, feelings, however this may show up. Okay, you're saying goodbye to it. Now, am I just saying that just because it sounds nice? No, I'm telling you, and I'm going to show you why that may be the case. Because you have the World card here. If you know anything about the World card, you know that World card is, number one, ruled by Saturn. I'll talk about that in a minute. But the World card is closing one chapter and opening a new chapter. Okay, so there are those of you who are going to be like, I'm done. This Three of Swords energy, this pain, this residual connection that I keep clinging on to that hasn't served its purpose, that I've learned from, that I've moved past, or that I'm trying to move past, I will move past it come mid-April through mid-May. Okay, so the World card is closing that chapter and allowing yourself to open a new chapter. Now, remember that I mentioned here that Saturn rules the World card. So Gemini, Saturn also rules Capricorn. Okay, so I'll talk us a third note about that in a minute. But Saturn is about responsibilities and discipline. And I feel that some of you here are going to connect with the discipline. You're going to be more disciplined on not allowing yourself to continue to harbor negative feelings about the situation, circumstance, or event that may have happened in the past or recent past, or the residual energies of it. You're going to be more disciplined to let that go, not continue to open the door to this energy. You're like, in a way, closing the door for good and moving in a new direction. So that's the discipline. You're going to be more disciplined about it. You're going to take responsibility also, I feel here, okay? So there's going to be this energy of you taking responsibility for some of the things that may have happened here in the past or recent past. So there's this energy of maturity. There's this energy of you really looking at, you know, your authentic self. What are your true desires? What is it that you truly are looking for? What is it, the new chapter in your love life that you want to open? You're going to start considering all that type of either thinking or energies in regards to this world card mid-April through mid-May. Okay. You're also going to be focused. You're going to be gentle with yourself. And I love to see this here for you. Okay, Gemini, because there's a gentleness that you're going to go through. Seven of Pentacles is having the patience, the determination, and the consistency to get your heart and your emotions and your mind out of this Three of Swords energy and really start investing, number one, in yourself. So that's number one, allowing yourself to invest in people who are investing in you. There you go. So no minimal effort, no lack of consistency. That's not where your focus is going to be. Your focus is going to be on really putting in the work, the nurturing, and the compassion to something or someone that is going to, in this something in this context would be your love life. Someone, maybe a person here that you may be opening yourself up to here mid-April through mid-May. So Seven of Pentacles is saying you're allowing yourself to put that care and nurture and compassion, and you're going to start seeing the rewards here in that energy that you are investing. Not only yourself, the energy that you are investing on people who are investing in you and wanting to be part of your world. Okay, so that is coming through for you. Now let's take a look here at what else is coming through that you need to know. Now listen, this Venus in Aries is going to bring bold actions and bold moves here collectively. So there may be here this kind of like shift, like quick action, like you're going to say, you know what, I am done. I am so done with this energy from the past that I am ready for something new. So it's that kind of bold move, confident, fiery, bold, passionate, and someone that's really looking at themselves authentically here. All right, so let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. And you have here, look at this, needing time. All right, cycles takes time, needing time to heal and progressing. Like I said, some of you are going to be slowly moving yourselves out from whatever may have surfaced or resurfaced during that time frame, or during the time frame that's coming up of mid-April through mid-May. You're allowing yourself to feel better, feel stronger, be more focused on new chapters, new opportunities, rather than what may have happened in the past or recent past. Two cards popped out of this deck. Let's take a look. It says here, share gossip, disclose, the power of disclosure. Share your truth with caution and discernment. Okay, so some of you may be, how can I explain this? Because this is the energy that I'm getting. Now you're going to be opening yourself up to a new chapter. You're moving out there. You have Venus in Aries, okay, which is that fire energy. There's this boldness that's coming through, okay? And you just may say something in a way where someone else who is receiving the information may take it as you may be jaded. Even if you're not jaded, but it's the manner in which you shoot out a response or what you may say that may create this energy here of, I think this person isn't really healed from their experience or from their past connection. So this is coming across as just be very careful the manner in which you disclose something, okay, in regards to your past or recent past. Be careful who you say what to as well. So again, whatever you may say, just be careful who you may say it with, especially if it's like something like you met someone and, there may be people in your social circle or your friends, your family, your love. There may be someone, and if you have a prior connection where you have, you share children with someone else, or vice versa, however this may be, there's this energy here where it's better to keep something guarded to your chest until you know for sure that it is growing and that it's moving in the direction where you are starting to see something flourish. You see what I'm saying? That it's stable enough with the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm getting that energy having to do with like a partner where you share a child or children together, or where there was like a divorce, or there's something here. It's as if this person is going to want to rain on your parade or not wish the best for you. Now, it could come from an ex, but this could also be coming from someone from your social network, okay? Secretly wishing that something doesn't work out for you, okay? Because it's as if you're going to be radiating some new energy here from within. I'm getting kind of like spring cleaning, so to speak, in regards to your love life. You do have here clarity, as you wish. Okay, so stay present. I'm also getting as you wish, as you taking the time to manifest or connect with the things that, again, new chapter, new script, new energy, a new mindset, a new way, a new approach. Especially if you manifest, you may want to like even add a new manifesting ritual or a new manifesting tool, something new, okay, that you may start doing as a resource or as a tool in order to bring about a different outcome, okay? And that's how this is coming through. Some of you, there's this, I'm getting here something about you channeling or downloading information as you meditate, or you quieting the outside world and quieting your thoughts as well, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through. And then we're going to take a look at what mindset you need to have in order to maximize the blessings. Deceit. What did I just say? Validation, confirmation. Okay, Gemini. This is exactly what I was talking about with this energy that I'm getting here. All right, on this person that may be in your social circle. And you may say to yourself, well, you know what? I know this person. No one is wishing like not something good for me. And that's what I'm getting. There could be someone here who may want to rain on your parade. So this new shift, especially, listen, I'm getting here, pay attention to how someone gives you a compliment, or if someone gives you a compliment and you know that you've done something different. You know what I mean? So, because there are people who I'm getting here who like may see you, may whatever, and they may pay you a compliment, but it's like a backhanded compliment. So pay attention to that. Right? Deceit. All right. Be very careful with someone not wishing you the very best. Again, giving confirmation, validation to what I was feeling at the top of the reading. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you? What mindset? Okay, hold on. What mindset you need to have? What mindset does Gemini need to have in order to maximize their blessings here? For some of you, you may have someone coming in. Okay, I said that already, but I just want to mention it again. There may be some friendship that could be brewing or expanding, or someone that you may start off meeting as a friend. This could also be the person who you may meet, or you may be speaking to, they may be also trying to get into the mix here. Okay, especially if you've already started kind of getting to know someone. Again, I'm getting kind of like maybe the child, especially if they have children with that person, like that person trying to get into the mix of things here and trying to rain on their parade. Look at that. You have I am fearless, and this is a beautiful energy to have here, Gemini, especially because Venus is going to be in Aries on April 30th. So there's this powerful energy that you are going to be, showing the world. Remember that I talked about this radiance that I'm feeling here intuitively. And again, with that message is giving me validation confirmation. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much. Don't forget to give me a like, share, or a subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and hope to see you soon. Up next, we have Libra. And by the way, we have Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So we have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five more signs, and then we're going to be done for the day. But for those of you who are watching and are visiting, I'm sorry, at this end of the reading, I'm like, okay, I need to take a breath. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Okay. Although I have to say, I could do this all day. Like it doesn't tire me at all. So no worries about that. All right, let's take a look here. Next sign is Libra. So we just finished Gemini. We're going to go straight and drink a little bit of water, though. Okay. All right. Hi, Libra, and welcome. Okay, give me 1 second. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, or I don't know if it's the reception on my phone, or what the situation is. Let's take a look here. All right. Hello. We are back. Okay. All right. So these messages are for Libra. Hi, Libra, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Libra sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Libra may show up on your astrological natal chart, these messages are for you. And Libra, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know in regards to your love life mid-April through mid-May. Okay, now Libra, you are a cardinal sign, and guess what? Venus is going to be in Aries, and Aries is a cardinal sign too. So what does that mean? Well, that means that Venus, whoa, you already have 2 cards popping out of the deck. Actually, yeah, it looks like 2 cards. I'm going to honor it. All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. But Venus in Aries is a different energy than Venus being in Pisces, as it is at this moment in time when I'm doing this reading. Okay, you have the Ace of Wands coming out. You also, so it's a different energy. It's a bolder energy. It's a more proactive energy. It's a fiery energy. Okay, we're gonna see how that may influence your love life, especially when Venus in Aries is going to be happening during Taurus season. Okay, so I mean, listen, the majority of the work there has been done already, and look at that. This is beautiful. All right, so let's take a look here at what's coming in for you now. That 3 of Pentacles energy, Libra, is coming. It came with that King of Swords. So there's this energy here in your love life that may be popping up for you, where there could be someone that you may be either friends with, or someone that you may know of, or someone that is within the community of something that you take part in. Okay. Now, you don't have to really talk to this person a lot, because for some of you, I'm just getting the sense of you just watching and observing and assessing. But others of you may have some type of communication with this person. You may actually interact, but I'm getting more of a casual interaction. again, this is a general reading, so take that as it may be resonating for you. But here's the thing. Some of you, this may be in a work setting. Some of you, this may be in a community setting. What do I mean by a community setting? If you take part in something, it could be, that you're, being invited somewhere. So it could be a community of like-minded people of that specific thing. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker. This could be a friend of a coworker. It doesn't have to be your coworker. It doesn't have to be someone in your staff, but it could be somehow related here to either friendship or a community of people that you may know this person. Okay, so listen, this could go either way. This could be you observing and assessing and paying attention to someone that may capture your interest here. Is as if you are the secret admirer to someone here. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be, but that's the energy that I'm getting, the secret admirer type of energy. King of Swords. You're looking at this, this person as they're doing something. So you're trying to figure something out here in regards to this person. Now, Libra, this could be in reverse. There could be someone here mid-April through mid-May that is watching you. Okay, not in a creepy way, but someone who is interested in you and they're watching you. They're seeing how you communicate with other people, how you work with other people. Okay, how you are as a regular casual person before they make up their mind on making a move or letting you know that they're interested. So I'm getting this kind of like observing someone's natural, authentic self before someone makes a decision to enter and either establish here a rapport or build on a rapport, especially when we have the Ace of Wands here. Okay, so there may be more chemistry in the rapport. Okay, so this person could be an air sign. They don't have to be, but they could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, just like you, which is why I said this was you. But this person could also have those placements somewhere else on their astrological natal chart. So either they have those placements somewhere on their astrological natal chart, or it's someone who is intellectual, who is logical, who is rational, and who takes their time in observation. They may be someone who's a little bit quiet. They may be someone who's very direct when they speak. They could be very blunt. Someone who may seem a little bit emotionally detached. They may not be, though, but they may seem that way. Okay. This also goes for you. Okay, Libra, you may be watching someone from a distance, maybe a secret admirer. You like someone, maybe someone captures your attention. And in the back of your mind, you're like, wow, I really like this person. The Ace of Wands is this energy of passion, of chemistry, of magnetic attraction. So there's definitely here some sense of attraction, either that you will be connecting or someone may be connected. This is going to be in the air is how I see this. Okay. Now, the Ace of Wands is new energy. So it's like either a new person or going up to a new level within this connection, within this friendship or alliance or this casual type of knowing someone. Okay. The Ace of Wands is that passion. Now, this is good because remember, like I said, Venus in Aries is that fired up energy. It's that energy of passion or reignite passion, that energy of being bold, being proactive, moving forward, being more, how can I say this? Being more focused on making moves. Okay. The sun, beautiful energy to have because the sun is vital source. It's something being in a spotlight. This could also be here for you, Libra, personal growth. There could be here some success in your love life or feeling as if you have a better chance at meeting someone, talking to someone, getting to know someone here with this sun card. Okay. Now, this person could also be either the person that you may be interested, may be an earth sign. You have earth, you have fire, and fire again. So this person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart. Or this person could be a fire sign as well. Okay, so you have earth, air, and fire. There could be some placements there having to do with that. All right. All right. I'm getting here with this Three of Pentacles energy. Someone focusing on ethics, whether it's work ethics, whether it's integrity. There's something here about that being super important, either for you or for the person that may be interested in you here, mid-April through mid-May. Okay, so I just heard like ethics, integrity. So work ethics, maybe the manner, your work ethics, or just like how you how you move in life. Are you a person who is ethical? Are you a person who is stable? Are you grounded? Like that's what I'm getting here. You have here passion. I'm not surprised. I talked about that passion, that chemistry, that energy here being at your disposal here, within your reach, with that mid-April through mid-March, through mid-May. Okay, so yeah, so there's definitely passion, insane chemistry, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Yeah, that could also be the case here. This person is watching to see, are you equally interested in them as they are in you? Or you trying to find out, is this person that you are looking at or observing or assessing or have your eye on, are they equally interested in you as you are in them? Okay, but there's definitely here this energy of burning desire. So there's chemistry. All right, well, listen, the Ace of Wands is making moves. Okay, so you're gonna have to throw some hints, or hey, listen, let's go out for coffee. Okay, let's, how do you, let's exchange numbers. There needs some type of action needs to happen here, because Venus in Aries is giving the collective more of that bold approach. So if you've been looking at someone for quite some time and you're like, you've been watching them, you're kind of like, okay, I'm kind of just seeing how this goes, and it really is matched to what you are interested in, this would be a great time to make that move starting April 30th. Okay, so 30th and past the 30th. So during this Taurus season, that will be occurring. Okay, now this says sleep mentality, maintaining balance, a resilient mind. And I'm getting that energy being this King of Swords. This could be you. Okay, you are looking for a peaceful connection, someone who doesn't come and bring drama. You're not up for the drama. And let me tell you, this person may not be up for the drama either. So just giving you a heads up on that. What I'm also getting with sleep mentality is, again, someone may be watching someone else, whether it be you or vice versa, someone to you, where you're not even realizing that this person is even looking at you, or this person may not realize that you are interested in them. It could be this person may be interested in you and you not be aware because you are in the sleep mentality or will be in the sleep mentality, or this person may be, or you may be interested in this person and they're not aware. They're just really like, you don't know. Listen, I'm a Taurus, and a Taurus in my sun sign. And unless the person is like, hey, listen, I like you, it's not going to register. I just keep thinking, well, maybe they're just nice. Okay. It is a Taurus trait though. But so we don't see it that way. Well, Tauruses don't, right? They're really like, well, maybe that's just a friendly person like me, you know. But that's why I feel that this Ace of Wands is here, because there's something here about you making a move or you letting someone know that you are interested, like to spotlight, especially with the Sun card, to spotlight or to highlight or to throw a hint, you know, or, you know, something here. But I'm getting action is going to be needed here. Okay, to ensure that there's an equal interest. Okay. You have here person holding the coin. Well, let me tell you, this person could be very focused on their career. They could be really good at their finances. This could also be saying here for you that you, Libra, you are not going to waste your time on someone who is not cherishing you, who's not valuable, who's not seeing you as valuable, who's not putting in effort. You're not open to minimal effort. You're not into the shenanigans and to the, you know, issues and the drama. You want something peaceful and you want something solid. Okay. So there could be here an opportunity for that for you, especially with this Pentacles energy, Three of Pentacles energy. It could be someone who is very much looking for the same thing, or a person who may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Okay. Now, this could be the other person. This could be you, but there is this open energy here for this connection or potential connection. Okay. But again, ensuring that both people have equal interest is going to be important. Okay. So making sure it's equal. Now, guess what popped out of the deck for you? You have, I trust in myself to make the right. It says here, I trust in myself to make the right choices. And I feel that that time during mid-April through mid-May, that you are watching something, that you're observing something, that you're taking mental notes, and that you're seeing, is this person that I am interested in equally interested in me? It's trust your judgment once you see certain things. So once this person, you make the move or you throw hints, however you may choose to do that, you know, because I feel that some of you are going to be overthinking something here. And this is really something that doesn't need that much overthinking. Okay. It's going to require you to make a move and to get out of your head and actually proceed into either a minimal casual, oh, listen, you know, let's meet up for fill in the blank, or hey, I would like to exchange numbers, or hey, how can I contact you, or whatever. You figure it out. You're very intelligent. You'll know how to do it. I mean, listen, your sign is ruled by Venus, okay? And Venus is going to be in Aries. So you're going to know how to make this move. You're going to make it happen. And especially when Venus is going to be in that Taurus season. So there's going to be more stability behind it. So yeah, you're going to make that move. You're going to trust yourself and trust that the person that might come up and you know, maybe wanting to get to know you, all right, is open as well for something here in getting to know you. Maybe even just starting off as friends, okay? Libra, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Aquarius. Aquarius, you're up next. Let's put all this away, and then we're going to be focusing on Aquarius. For those of you who are visiting, welcome. I hope that you are enjoying the all signs reading. I'm sorry. I'm like, the all signs reading here for the Singles Collective. Okay, up next we have Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aquarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And it all depends also, of course, where Aquarius falls on your astrological natal chart. Now, listen, it could fall in your sun, it could fall in your moon, it could fall in your rising, but it could also fall in houses that are focusing on or that focus on love and relationships and connections. And that would be your 7th house, your 5th house, as well as other placements on your astrological natal chart. So you may have Aquarius in your Juno, or you may have Aquarius in your Venus as well. Okay, so wherever your placement may be, these messages are for you. And listen, the more you know where your placements, the more you know, the more information you know about your astrological natal chart, the more you're going to be able to gain more access on certain things that your astrological natal chart is giving you a roadmap for. Okay, so that being said, Aquarius, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know mid-April through mid-May. And hold on one second. I love how this is freezing on its own. It's actually my phone. It's not. I don't feel that it's the Wi-Fi here. It's my phone here. All right. Where was I, Aquarius? All right, so Venus is going to be in Aries April 30th. That's going to be a great shift. It's going to be a dramatic shift because Venus is going from the Pisces energy into a water sign into a fire sign. All right, so the shift is going to be felt collectively, but the shift is also going to be felt individually. So it's going to appear differently here for everyone. All right, now, that being said, what also is happening during that time where Venus is going to be in Aries is that it's going to be happening during Taurus season. So as you know, Venus rules 2 signs. It rules Taurus and it also rules Libra. That being said, there's this awareness here of how this may impact your love life. Okay, so let's see how this these energies and these shifts will influence. Okay, now listen, Venus being in Aries is all about proactive. It's about action, it's about passion, it's about spark, it's about momentum and drive, and that is all well and good. Okay, but the other side of it, or the side that we also need to be paying attention to, is the fact that could also bring impatience. It could bring impulsivity. It could bring this energy of act now and think later. And that's something here that you may want to take into account while we're having this conversation. You have here the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, 6 energy here, angel number, along with the Page of Wands. You also have here there is going to be a feeling here of satisfaction because there is some, well, listen, different messages are coming through here. Number 1, 6 of Pentacles, the energy that you are putting out during this mid-April through mid-May is the energy that you're going to get in return. Okay, so what you're pushing out is what you're going to be pulling in. And I'm talking about energetically. I'm talking about perspective. I'm talking about how you're looking at something, the way that you're approaching and the something is your love life, by the way. The way that you approach your love life, the way you look at love, talk about love, perceive love, okay, are open to it, or the way that you're resistant to it. So whatever energy you have or that you are projecting in regards to your love life is coming right back. So if you're in this like Debbie Downer type of energy, that's the same energy that's coming back. If you keep thinking about an ex and that's all you're doing day in and day out, that's the same energy you're going to be rolling in with. You're not going to have something different. So 6 of Pentacles energy is saying what you give out into the universe, the frequency in which you will open yourself out to the world will be the frequency that you are getting in return, whether it be from the universe, whether it be from other people. Okay. So what you give is what you're going to receive. And that is going to be dependent upon how you are going to work with the energy of that Venus in Aries when the time comes. How are you going to move? How are you going to make those bold choices, those actions? How are you going to, move in certain directions? What are you going to be more open to sharing and expressing? those desires, those feelings, okay, about love. So that is going to be dependent on you. Now, Six of Cups energy is coming across as two things. A lot of people say that it has to do with the past or recent past, which it can. It could be talking here about you focusing on someone that you had a connection with. So that's number one. The second message that I'm getting here is that this could be someone from the past recycling themselves back into your energy field. Now, whether this was a good, healthy connection or whether this was a connection that really wasn't all that good and healthy is going to be dependent on your own individual situations. However, there may be a spin in a different direction. So if it was something not all that positive, it could be spinning in a direction of learning, having learned something during the time apart. Okay, so there could be here this connection that you had that may kind of recycle back. Now, this connection doesn't have to be 100% an ex, but it could be someone that you've known, someone that you've spoken to. Maybe you were talking to them and they were talking to you once upon a time, and then you just drifted. And then, there's the high text, the hey, how you doing text to see how things are. And that could come from you, that could come from them. But again, I'm getting that energy here with this Six of Cups. Okay. Now, I'm also getting your feelings of love or love life when you were a child, your dream of this partner. And for some of you, it's as if you've forgotten the dream, right? You've forgotten what it is that you truly value in a connection because of a past connection that may not have gone the way that you may have wanted to, okay? Or the way that you intended or expected. So there's this energy of you really moving in a new direction with this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is coming across, especially with this whirlwind of energy around it, it's coming across as this manifestation energy. Again, a second card that's coming across with this energetic feel to it. So where your mind goes, your energy will flow and follow. What you think about, you're going to bring about. And why am I saying that slowly? Because this is not just a saying. It's not just this catchy spiritual, phrase. This is real. Where you're going to be putting your focus on is you're going to bring something in. Okay. Now, the Page of Wands is this manifestation energy. There may be some spark, this passionate approach, this sense of a new discovery. For some of you, the new discovery of someone who may be coming back from maybe a friend from the past, someone that you've known from the past, maybe a childhood connection. Maybe, I don't know, you were in high school together, you liked each other then, they may be coming back. Or some from like the college days and they're maybe coming back. Or you know what, you go visit your parents or you visit someone, a family relative, and there's someone that you knew you since you were a child, and then guess what, pow, they look very different than they did back then, or they find you looking very different than you did back then, and here comes the spark. Okay, so this could play out in many different ways. However this may play out for you, the point is that your energy is going to dictate how this may flow in your direction, okay? Now, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you, Aquarius. Single Aquarius, let's take a look at how this is coming through for you. What else can we discover and uncover of what may be coming in your direction? Look at that passion. And this is important because Venus in Aries, starting in April 30th, which is going to continue after that, of course, but once it's stationed there, once it's in there, it's about passion. But it's also about reignited passion. So someone that may have had a crush on you, or you may have had a crush on someone, that may be the time where either A, if you want to reignite something, that time frame of Taurus energy from April 30th moving forward would be a great opportunity for you to do that. Okay. And this is going to be a collective energy. So chances are there are going to be people who may be in the same flow of that energy. But again, reignited passion. Now, interesting, I shuffled. Look what was right behind it. Cupid's arrow. I wasn't going to bring that out, but for whatever reason, it's saying, pick me, pick me. So we're going to do that. So again, there could be reignited passion here. This could also be for some of you who you're going to be reignited with the idea or the feeling of having faith. It's like you're going to reclaim your faith when it comes to your love life. So you're going to reclaim this energy that you may have felt once upon a time. And you're like, you know what, when I grow up, I want to find someone who's, and this may be some of you kind of going, you know what, now is the time for me to make that thought, that idea, and turn it into something that is actually going to happen for me or that I can manifest. Okay. Let's take a look at the next deck here. Now, something that to keep in mind here, Aquarius, is that, you know, Venus in Aries also causes a little bit of rush energy or moving into something quickly. So, you know, just keeping in mind here that pages are about the beginner mindset. So it's starting something. Okay, even though there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of motivation and drive, to take your time in doing something. Okay. All right, let's take a moment to see what else is coming through for you here. And you have, look at that, exactly what I just said. Oh my goodness. All right, so exactly what I was just talking about. Remember, I was just saying right now, you know, like turning down the volume on the speed if you feel like something is like you have too much fire, you know what I mean? So exactly what I just said. Meditate and awareness. Oh boy, this is funny. Validation, confirmation. Okay, expanding your consciousness, open your senses, awaken the dormant wisdom. Okay, so again, it may require you to reel in a little bit of that passion and that fire, reel it in a little bit during that time, especially during that you know, Venus in Aries, which is that fire energy, and reel it in and just really make sure that you are making moves. Remember that I said about the page, it's the beginner mindset, that you are starting those moves, even though there's a lot of passion, to start moving it slowly. Okay, moving with intention, but also moving with common sense as well. Okay. All right, so let's take a look, especially for those of you where this is coming across as someone from the past or recent past. So let's see what else is coming through here, Aquarius. All right. And we have here, what do we have for you? By the way, I did a singles reading focusing on who you may potentially be seriously dating next, and that's in my singles playlist. So take a look at that if you want more information. You have the first chakra, root chakra. Okay, makes sense, because in order for you to move forward towards something, you need to make sure, is it stable? Is it rooted? Is it rooted with the same values, beliefs, and ideas that you have held for quite some time? Six of Cups energy. Okay, that you've held and that you believe, whether it's like family belief, whether it was how you were raised, whether it's some belief system here, some ideas, values that you've always had. You need to make sure, is the person or are the opportunities that may potentially be coming in your direction are rooted with that same compatibility of what you hold important, what you hold as valuable, which makes sense because, again, meditation is grounding yourself. So it's going to be important here for you, single Aquarius, to ground yourself so that you know what it is that you are moving towards. You are clear-minded, clear focused, but also clear on what that value, that valuable insight is here for you. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Let's take a look here at the mindset. What mindset you need to have in order to maximize these beautiful blessings you have going on here for mid-April through mid-May. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's coming through for you. Mindset, which would also be a good daily affirmation to say to yourself as well. I don't know what it is, and it's exactly what I was talking about before. It's also talking about that meditate. It says, I trust my inner wisdom. Okay. Your intuition is going to guide you here into better choices as long as you are grounded and are connected to things that you hold valuable, things that are authentically connected to your value system or what you believe in at the core, okay, at the foundation of who you are and what you are about, okay? So trust that your inner wisdom, that your inner oracle, that by grounding yourself, you're going to be able to, again, align yourself with that frequency of higher vibration, but also know and be aware about where the equal interest may be in someone that you may, come across or you may get to know, and that there is here the rooted foundation or rooted core of what you find important and valuable. Aquarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and hopefully you can write some notes down in the bottom comment section. Let me know how these messages may resonate for you throughout mid-April and throughout mid-May. Okay, that being said, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. All right, up next we have Scorpio. Scorpio, you are up next. All right. All right. All right. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back. Whether you are a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Scorpio may show up on your astrological natal chart, or in houses that focus on love, connections, and relationships, such as your 7th house or 5th house, where it's connected to love, connections, and relationships, or your Venus, okay? And others of you, your Juno, okay? So however Scorpio may show up on your astrological natal chart, well, these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know in regards to your love life, focusing on mid-April through mid-May. All right. Now, important tidbit of information that I want to share with you before we dive into the reading is this. Number one, Venus is going to be in Aries starting April 30th. Okay. So that is going to shift the dynamic and the energy of where Venus has been, which has been in a water sign, Pisces. It's going to shift dramatically, not just for you, Scorpio, but it's going to shift dramatically for the collective as well. Now, it's going to influence different people in different ways, but that shift may be apparent in the manner in which you move towards your love life, okay? That's number one. Number two, Scorpio, guess what? That April 30th, that Venus in the start of that, energy there is going to be during Taurus season, okay? As some of you may know, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus also rules Libra, okay, as well. So the time at which this is happening, along with the fact that it's going to be in Aries, those energies may influence here some aspect of your love life. We're going to find out how that may potentially show up here for you. So let's take a look. Scorpio, you have here the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Wow, with the Two of Cups here. Okay, so that Three of Wands is looking at the Two of Cups here. Now, I've been taking out only 3 for each sign, but I am making a mental note of that Two of Cups. So first and foremost, remember that I was just talking about that fire energy? Well, it's popping up for you. Whether this is you, Scorpio, that you may be embracing this Queen of Wands energy, or if this could be someone else. I'm going to talk about both energies in a moment, but first I'm going to speak to you about this being you. So Queen of Wands energy is this energy of passion, of strength, creativity, okay? Desires, your wishes, your goals, having to do or connected with your love life. Your intuitive hits as well. Your intuition being a very important part of how you move or will be moving towards in your love life, starting mid-April all the way through mid-May. Okay. Now that's one aspect of it. Now, if this is representing someone else, this could be representing a person who may be coming up in your energy field. Now, pay close attention to where this queen, or don't worry about the fact that it says queen. It's not about gender. It's about a person, okay? Their energy, right? So this person is looking where? They're looking at their past or recent past. This doesn't have to be the case, but it could be someone from your past or recent past that you had a connection with, that you've spoken to, that, you know, it could be an ex, it could be a friend, it could be, you know, someone that you've known, someone that you've had a history with, but it's someone connected to your past. It's not coming across as a brand new person, okay? Because this this Queen of Wands, interesting, Queen of Pentacles is earth energy, but this Queen of Wands energy is looking towards their past or recent past. So this may be a past connection. I will tell you this person is bold. They're risk takers. This could be a person who's charismatic, a person who's very good at communication, communicating with others. This person, it's like kind of like, you know, I'm getting like congeniality, like Mr. Congeniality or Miss Congeniality. They have something about themselves that they bring people into their auric field, or they bring this energy. There's something about them that attracts other people, okay? This person could be highly intuitive, and I repeat, highly intuitive, okay? So again, this could be someone from your past or recent past. If it is a person, if it is you, this is you. Okay, there's something here connected to your energy that you are going to be in this fiery approach. You're going to be bold. You're going to be proactive. There's going to be the sense of be more authentic to what moves you, what inspires you, what does this internal spark. Okay, is what I'm feeling. You also have here the Eight of Cups, and I feel that you are leaving behind something. Something at this moment in time may not be working. You could be doing something over and over again, single Scorpio, and you're like, it's just, every time I do X, I get Z. I don't move forward. I'm not getting the results that I need. And I feel that this is either a routine, a ritual, something that you do, or emotionally how you connect with people, that you've been doing it over and over and over again, and then it's not giving you results. I feel you're leaving either someone behind or something behind that either isn't currently working, especially if you're in the talking phases, something may not be on par. And some of you may be here Interesting, because I wasn't okay. Some of you may be comparing here a connection to someone that you may have had in the past or recent past. And this current, either you talking to someone or having this current, talking to or connecting with someone right now, or maybe within April to May, it's not going to be like it was with someone that you may have connected in the past or recent past. Some of you may be choosing to leave behind a strategy, leave behind a routine, leave behind lower vibrational emotions, emotionally disconnect from, a mindset. But there's something that you're going to leave behind here, okay? And you're going to move in a new direction. Now, this Eight of Cups, after emotionally disengaging to either an emotion, a frame of doing something, maybe the manner in which they've been engaging emotionally, they're moving past it. And where are they moving towards? Where are you moving towards? You're moving towards the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is already knowing that you have your things together. The Two of Wands is about putting in, it's about the planning stage, it's about figuring something out. So there's this energy here of you figured something out in regards to, remember this Eight of Cups here, this water here that I was saying, something that hasn't been working in your love life. There's something that you may have been doing in the past or may just be doing repeatedly, because if you've always done it, it always works. And you're like, you know what? It's not yielding the results that I would like in my love life. So now you're leaving that tool, that idea, that perspective, that whatever it is that you may have been doing or continue to be doing, you're going to leave that behind, and you're going to be in this energy of the Three of Wands. So you already know that something isn't working. You are now focused on waiting for the right opportunity to start engaging